It all began while I was traveling in Thailand, enjoying a rare vacation far from the chaos of local politics and HOA drama. Little did I know Karen, the infamous HOA enforcer, had taken it upon herself to manage my property in my absence. Her audacity knew no bounds. She had attempted to claim ownership of my house, thinking that my absence provided her the perfect opportunity to overstep yet again. I first became aware of her actions when a neighbor, aware of my absence, called to inform me that Karen had been seen entering the property repeatedly, changing locks, and leaving notices as if she had authority over my home. I was incredulous. She had no legal claim, no permission, and no right to interfere, but Karen, as usual, believed her imagined authority trumped reality. Despite being thousands of miles away, I immediately sprang into action. I contacted local authorities, property management, and legal counsel to ensure that every step Karen took was documented and immediately challenged. I also accessed the home security system remotely, reviewing live footage that confirmed her trespassing, unauthorized entry, and attempts to manipulate my property. Karen was unaware that I was monitoring her in real time. Karen strutted around the house as if she owned it, posting false notices and preparing documentation she believed would give her authority. She even attempted to involve neighbors, spreading misinformation about supposed HOA rules and my noncompliance. Meanwhile, I calmly coordinated with the authorities, providing remote evidence that rendered her claims absurd. Every false step she took was captured on video and preserved for legal action. Upon my return from Thailand, I confronted her directly. Karen, believing she had successfully asserted control, was stunned to find me standing at the property entrance. Calmly, I informed her of the federal, state, and local legal consequences she faced for her unauthorized actions. Every lock she had changed, every notice she had posted, and every attempt to manipulate ownership was legally nullified. Karen tried to argue, citing HOA rules she thought justified her actions. I allowed her to continue, recording her every word while calmly explaining that her actions constituted trespassing, harassment, and attempted fraud. Local authorities arrived shortly after, corroborating the evidence I had compiled and formally citing her for multiple violations. The neighbors, who had been watching Karen's audacious attempts, whispered in disbelief. She had attempted to steal my property while I was halfway around the world, only to be caught red-handed and legally exposed. Her reputation, already tarnished by repeated overreach, suffered a massive public blow. Meanwhile, my property rights, authority, and credibility were reinforced beyond question. I didn't stop there. Recognizing the potential for future interference, I implemented permanent safeguards, upgraded security systems, reinforced locks, legal notices posted prominently, and pre-coordinated law enforcement protocols. Karen's attempt to manipulate my property in my absence had triggered protections ensuring that she would never succeed again. From my vantage point, watching Karen flustered, humiliated, and facing legal consequences, I reflected on the lesson she had learned. She had attempted to assert ownership while I was abroad, assuming audacity could replace legality. Instead, she had encountered preparation, documentation, and enforcement, ensuring her complete failure. The moral was unmistakable. Arrogance, overreach, and attempts to manipulate property are no match for preparation, evidence, and authority. Karen had tried to steal my house while I was in Thailand, but in the end, she had only secured her own humiliation and legal jeopardy while I maintained full control over my property and rights.